If you ever ordered exactly what the menu said and you still got corrected for stating exactly what the menu said, this conversation is for you. How many of y'all can relate? Y'all, I went to McDonald's this morning and I ordered the two sausage burrito combo with an orange juice. And there was some fumbling with my order and a misunderstanding when I gave it the first time. So the lady asked again, the employee, gave it to her again. She still didn't ring it up on the screen where I could see it, and it took her a minute. So when she finally got back to me, she said the two burrito combo with the orange juice. As I was driving off, I heard her say $18 and some change. Boom, I realized that she rung me up for two of them instead of one. Get to the window. The girl, she was like, what's your order? I said, I have the two burrito combo with an orange juice. And she was like, ma'am, I got 4 burritos, 2 hash browns, and 2 orange juices. Instead of saying that, look, I got 2 burrito combos. I felt like that was dumb, but, you know. I was like, that looks like that's my order, but it's incorrect. And so she closed the door. She closed the glass. So the window is a mirror illusion. And, you know, so I hear them arguing. I'm looking at them, you know, not them, but the window. I'm seeing a reflection of myself, but I'm hearing them argue about the order. And how the girl who took the order, she was like, well, why she just ain't say she wanted number 7? She should have said she wanted the number 7. She gave me her order wrong. About 38. Then when that girl opened that door, I don't know if they fixed it or not. I pulled up. I wanted to speak to a manager. So I got out the car and I went inside and I said, let me speak to a manager. The team member was like, which one? Girl, get me a manager. Ain't no plaque on the wall where I can look and just pick a name. Give me a manager. So she got the manager. The manager came up, and she was pretty much reiterating what the girls at the window was arguing about, saying how how my order was confusing. When she said that, I said, ma'am, turn around and tell me, when you look at that number 7, what words do you see next to it? She repeated the same thing that I gave the order, the order. I said, that's my order. The 2 sausage burrito. And she was like, okay, well, let me just go. No, y'all stop prioritizing speed over comprehension. Take your time and listen to your customers. Make sure you got their orders right. Because if anything, the girl should have said, okay, how many orders of the combos do you want? Because it sounded like you want 4. She didn't even have to say that. But for her clarity, she just should have said how many combos you want. She knew what I wanted. And yeah, so, but how does it feel for me to tell, you know, what if the shoe was on the other foot? I'm telling you, you should have thought. You know what I'm saying? To ask. And what you really should have, because you were confused, not me. But anyway, how does it feel for me to tell you that you should have thought to ask? How many you want, because it sounds like you want 4 burritos instead of 2. What harm was that? You know what I'm saying? But don't ever tell a customer how to order. But see, this is what happens when systems are rushed. People are overworked and nobody slows down to think. I mean, that's just what happens. But I stayed grounded. But everybody had on headsets up in there. But y'all failed to listen. Ain't nobody catch that. But you want to sit up here and blame me. And I told the manager, look, customers are not responsible for knowing internal shortcuts. If the menu says one thing and the employee hears another, the solution is and should always be clarity, right? Not blame. I know I ain't the only one that goes through this bull crap. If you can relate, like the video, drop some swords for truth. Okay? In the comment section. I'm Unconventional Jack. I'm out.